Hey guys, take a walk with me. Something's been on my mind recently, and I just thought that this week's video would be about why cheapest is not necessarily the best, and why reliability or trustworthiness is the ultimate luxury in the wedding industry. I'm out here at my son's soccer practice. So recently, I had a bride reach out to me about 3 weeks before her wedding. And that is pretty last minute. You might think that as an artist, that would not be ideal. But counterintuitively, for me, I actually like it when brides reach out fairly last minute, because it usually means that they're very serious. Oops, sorry. It means that they recently saw this trending, they saw live guest portraits on TikTok or something, and they were like, I have to have this. This is so amazing. I want this at my wedding. So they're not price shopping, they're not just gathering info. Those are the early stages of wedding planning. So I actually get really excited when a bride reaches out to me 2-3 weeks before her wedding, because they want this. I followed up. I offered a small discount to work within her budget. I said I was available. Followed up and eventually heard back that they had decided to go in a different direction. I was very disappointed because I kind of got it in my head, like, I think this is gonna happen. It was at a really new venue for me in Jasper, Georgia. And you know that I love to explore new venues across our beautiful state. So I was disappointed, but I wished her well. Fast forward 2 weeks to the wedding day. I had not put the date together, but the venue owner reaches out to me on Instagram and asks if I am available that day, because she knows that I'm local, and she asks me to call her. I called her and I said, I'm out in my yard with my kids right now. My husband is not home yet. What's going on? And I knew the bride. I put the date together then with the venue owner. And she was like, yeah, the guest portrait artist that she had booked with has just canceled on her very last minute. This call was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The wedding, I knew from the inquiry, was gonna start at 5. I told her that I would call my husband and see what time he was planning to be home, because I couldn't leave my kids. And that didn't even take into account the time that it would have taken me to like pack up supplies, shower, make myself presentable. But I told her I would call her back. Unfortunately, my husband got home, and it wouldn't have made any sense for me to drive an hour and show up possibly an hour into the reception, even though I really wanted to help them out. So I let her know that, and I was really disappointed not to be able to help, because I had wanted to do this wedding. But there were too many risks for me to take on. Showing up late to a wedding and looking like I am late, like I don't know what I'm doing, would look so unprofessional, and it would reflect poorly on me and my brand. I always show up to a wedding at least an hour and a half early, just to be sure. So that was something that I was like, I just don't think I can show up late without any predetermined package. I don't even know what package she would want. I don't have any retainer deposit paid. There were just too many unknowns and too many risks for me. On top of mainly showing up late was just not doable. But it has me thinking lately about the lesson learned there for brides. It's that you're gonna get what you pay for. And when vendors are charging a certain amount, they're doing that for a reason. They're doing that because they know what the job is gonna cost. They're not gonna undercut themselves. They know what they can deliver and how much time it's gonna take. And on the flip side, when you come across a wedding vendor who is charging well below what everyone else is, you should know that that is because they either don't know what they're doing, they're not sure how to deliver on it, or they're just brand new and they're trying to book gigs. Something to keep in mind. So I hated to let them down. I really wanted to say yes and just hop in the car and try to save the day, but it would not have been wise. Yeah, just soccer practice walks and thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you a wedding vendor? Are you an artist? You know better than to undercut your prices just to book something. Are you a bride? Has someone canceled on you at the very last second like this? The worst part about it was that this bride was really looking forward to having these portraits done for her guests, and she was so disappointed. I know that because the venue owner told me that, and that would have been the only reason that I would have hopped in the car to make this happen. So yeah, lessons learned from experience. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Talk soon.